They say when you marry someone, you marry their family too. I didn't marry him, but his mother made sure I'd never forget that saying. Pause for dramatic effect. My name is Rachel. I'm 31 years old, and 5 years ago, I learned that the most toxic person in a relationship isn't always your partner. Sometimes it's the person who gave birth to them. This is the story of how my boyfriend's mother waged a 2-year campaign to destroy my life. How she manipulated, lied, sabotaged, and nearly succeeded in breaking me. And how karma served her the most poetic justice I've ever witnessed. By the end of this story, she lost her son, her reputation, her marriage, and her mind. And me. I'm thriving, married to someone whose mother actually loves me. But let me start from the beginning, because you need to understand just how calculated this woman was. Buckle up. This is going to be intense. I met Tyler when I was 25. He was 27, kind, funny, successful, a software engineer with a great job, his own apartment, and what seemed like a normal, healthy life. We met through mutual friends at a barbecue. We talked for hours. He asked for my number. Within 3 weeks, we were officially dating. Tyler was everything I'd been looking for. He was emotionally available. He communicated. He made an effort. He introduced me to his friends right away. He was proud to be with me. For the first 3 months, everything was perfect. Then I met his mother. Her name was Patricia, and from the moment I shook her hand, I knew she hated me. Tyler had invited me to a family dinner at his parents' house. I was nervous. Meeting the parents is always stressful, but I wanted to make a good impression. I bought flowers. I dressed nicely but not too formal. I rehearsed conversation topics in my head. When we arrived, Tyler's dad, Michael, was warm and welcoming. He hugged me, asked about my job, made jokes, tried to make me comfortable. Patricia? She looked me up and down like I was something stuck to her shoe. "So you're Rachel," she said, not smiling. "Tyler's told us about you." The way she said it made it sound like an accusation. Dinner was uncomfortable. Patricia asked invasive questions disguised as small talk. "What do your parents do?" Translation, "Are you from money?" "Where did you go to college?" Translation, "Are you educated enough for my son?" "What are your career goals?" Translation, "Are you going to be a burden?" Every answer I gave, she had a response that made me feel small. "Oh, you're a graphic designer. That's nice." Tyler's ex-girlfriend was a doctor. State school? Well, education is what you make of it, I suppose. Freelance work must be so unstable. Tyler needs someone who can contribute equally. Tyler didn't defend me. He just sat there, eating his food, pretending not to notice his mother's passive-aggressive interrogation. When we left, I told him how uncomfortable I'd been. "Oh, that's just how my mum is," he said, laughing it off. "She's protective. She'll warm up to you." She didn't warm up to me. She declared war, but she was smart about it. She didn't attack me directly, not at first. She was too calculated for that. Instead, she started planting seeds of doubt in Tyler's mind. I didn't find out about this until much later, but Patricia was calling Tyler constantly, every day, sometimes twice a day. And every conversation included subtle digs about me. "Are you sure Rachel is serious about this relationship? She seems very independent." "I ran into Melissa at the grocery store. She asked about you. She's doing so well as a cardiologist now." Melissa was Tyler's ex. "I just worry that Rachel doesn't understand what it takes to be part of a family like ours." Tyler would relay these conversations to me, framed as his mother just being concerned. But I could see it working. He started questioning things. Our future, my career, whether I was the one. 6 months into our relationship, Patricia kicked her manipulation into high gear. Tyler and I had started talking about moving in together. We were spending most nights at each other's places anyway. It made financial sense. We were happy. When Tyler mentioned it to his parents, Patricia lost it. She called him crying, told him he was moving too fast, that he barely knew me, that I was obviously trying to trap him. She demanded a family meeting, just Tyler and his parents. I wasn't invited. Tyler came back from that meeting different. My mom has some concerns, he said carefully. She thinks we should slow down. Slow down how? Maybe hold off on moving in together. Maybe take some space. Let the relationship breathe. I stared at him. Are these your concerns or your mother's? He couldn't look me in the eye. Does it matter? Yes, Tyler, it matters a lot. We had our first real fight that night, and for the first time, I saw how deep Patricia's hooks were in him. But Patricia wasn't satisfied with just delaying us moving in together. She wanted me gone entirely. She started accidentally texting Tyler screenshots of Melissa's Instagram, his doctor ex-girlfriend. Melissa at charity galas. Melissa looking gorgeous and successful. Oops, meant to send that to your father, but doesn't Melissa look wonderful? She'd invite Tyler to family dinners and forget to mention I was invited too. Then act shocked when I didn't show up. Oh, Rachel didn't want to come. That's so sad. Family is so important to us. She told Tyler's extended family that I was difficult and didn't respect family values. When we attended a family wedding, Tyler's aunts and cousins were cold to me. I had no idea why until Tyler's sister finally told me what Patricia had been saying behind my back. The worst part, Tyler still defended her. She's just old-fashioned. She doesn't mean anything by it. That's just her way of showing she cares. Can't you try harder to get along with her? I was trying. God, I was trying so hard. I sent her birthday cards. I complimented her cooking. I asked for her advice on things I didn't even need advice on. I bent over backward to win her approval. Nothing worked, because she didn't want my effort. She wanted me gone. Then came the incident that nearly ended us. Tyler's birthday was coming up. I'd been planning a surprise party for weeks. I'd coordinated with his friends, rented a private room at his favorite restaurant, ordered a custom cake. 3 days before the party, Patricia called Tyler. Sweetheart, I'm planning a family birthday dinner for you on Saturday night. Just us, the whole family. It'll be special. Saturday night, the same night as the surprise party I'd been planning for 2 months. Tyler agreed without checking with me first. When I found out, I was devastated. Tyler, I've been planning this party for weeks. I've put down deposits. Well, my mum already invited the whole family. I can't cancel on them. But you can cancel on my plans that I made first. It's my birthday. I want to spend it with my family. I'm your girlfriend of over a year. Don't I count as family? The look on his face told me everything I needed to know. In his mind, and in Patricia's mind, I would never be family. I cancelled the surprise party, lost the deposits, told his disappointed friends that Tyler had other plans. And that night, while Tyler was at his mother's family dinner, I seriously considered ending the relationship. I should have left him then, but I was in love, and I foolishly believed things would get better. They didn't. They got worse. Patricia's next move was calculated and cruel. Tyler and I had been together for almost 2 years. We'd weathered her manipulation, and I thought we were strong enough to overcome it. We'd even started talking about engagement. Then Patricia got sick. She called Tyler one night sobbing. She'd been to the doctor. They found something concerning. She needed more tests. She was scared. Tyler was devastated. His mother was his soft spot, and Patricia knew it. Suddenly, Tyler was at his parents' house every evening. Patricia needed support. She needed her son. I was sympathetic. Of course I was. Your mother being sick is terrifying. But then I started noticing inconsistencies. Patricia was too sick to go to her book club or her volunteer work, but she had energy to reorganize her entire house. She was too weak to cook, but she was hosting dinner parties. She needed Tyler there every night for emotional support. But when I offered to come too, I was told it's family only. After 3 months of this, I did something I'm not proud of. I looked her up on social media from a friend's account. She was posting photos at wine tastings, at restaurants, shopping with friends, hiking. She wasn't sick. She was lying. When I confronted Tyler with the evidence, he exploded. How dare you stalk my mother? She has good days and bad days. You're so jealous of my relationship with her that you're inventing conspiracy theories. Tyler, she's literally posting photos of herself doing things she told you she was too sick to do. Get out. He actually kicked me out of his apartment that night. Told me he needed space to think. We broke up 2 days later. Patricia had won. After 2 years of manipulation, sabotage, and lies, she'd successfully destroyed our relationship. Tyler called me, cold and distant. This isn't working. You don't respect my family. You don't understand how important my mother is to me. I think we want different things. Those were Patricia's words coming out of his mouth. I could hear her in every sentence. I was heartbroken, devastated. I'd lost the man I loved to his mother's manipulation. But here's what I didn't know. Patricia's victory was about to become her downfall. For 6 months after the breakup, I focused on healing. Therapy, friends, work, moving on. Tyler and I had no contact. I'd blocked him everywhere. I was done. But Tyler's sister Jen and I had stayed in touch. She'd always been kind to me, and she saw through her mother's act. One day Jen called me. She sounded upset. "Rachel, I need to tell you something. About my mom." Jen had discovered something. She'd been at her parents' house and overheard Patricia on the phone with her friend, laughing. Laughing about how she'd gotten rid of that Rachel girl. Bragging about faking the illness. Admitting she'd love-bombed Tyler into thinking I was the problem. Jen confronted her mother. Patricia didn't even deny it. "Tyler deserves better than some freelance artist with no family pedigree," Patricia had said. "I did what any good mother would do." Jen was disgusted. She told Tyler everything. And Tyler, he didn't believe her. "Jen, you never liked Mom's relationship with me. You're making this up." So Jen did something drastic. She recorded Patricia admitting it. The next family dinner, Jen brought her phone. She asked Patricia, in front of Tyler and their father Michael, "Mom, why did you really dislike Rachel?" Patricia went into her usual spiel. She just wasn't right for Tyler. A mother knows. Is that the only reason? Well, she was beneath him, common, no class. Jen pressed further, and Patricia, feeling safe and triumphant, admitted everything. The fake illness, the manipulation, the deliberate sabotage. How she'd been planting doubts in Tyler's head for 2 years. "I saved you from making a mistake," Patricia told Tyler proudly. Tyler was silent. Michael was silent. The room was frozen. Then Jen played the recording from the phone call she'd made earlier, where Patricia had laughed about it with her friend. Tyler's face went white. You lied about being sick." "Oh, honey, I exaggerated a little." "It was for your own good." "You lied, for months. I cancelled work trips. I was there every night thinking you were dying." "Don't be so dramatic." "And Rachel. You destroyed my relationship with Rachel, someone I loved. She wasn't good enough for you." Tyler stood up. "Get out of my life." "What?" "I said get out of my life. Don't call me. Don't text me. I'm done." He walked out. Jen followed him. Michael sat there, looking at his wife like he was seeing her for the first time. Patricia had finally been exposed. But karma was just getting started. Tyler went no contact with his mother. Completely. Blocked her number. Refused to see her. Jen had already been low contact for years because of Patricia's controlling behavior. Now she went no contact too. Patricia was devastated. The son she'd manipulated for decades wanted nothing to do with her. She tried everything. She showed up at Tyler's apartment. He called the cops. She sent letters. He returned them unopened. She tried to use other family members as messengers. They refused. But it got worse for Patricia. Michael, Tyler's father, had been listening to everything Jen recorded. All the manipulation. All the lies. And he started thinking about his own marriage. How many times had Patricia isolated him from friends? How many times had she sabotaged his relationships with his kids? How many times had she lied to control situations? After 35 years of marriage, Michael finally saw his wife clearly. He filed for divorce. Patricia was blindsided. She'd never imagined consequences for her actions. She'd always gotten away with it. She begged. She cried. She promised to change. Michael was done. I've watched you destroy our son's happiness because of your own insecurity. I've watched you manipulate everyone around you for decades. I'm not doing this anymore. The divorce was brutal. Michael had been the primary earner. Patricia had been a stay-at-home mom and later worked part-time in retail. In the settlement, she got the house but had to buy out Michael's half. She couldn't afford it. She had to sell. But karma still wasn't finished. Patricia's manipulation had been an open secret in the family for years. But with Tyler and Jen publicly cutting her off, other family members started talking. Tyler's aunts and uncles heard the full story. They were horrified. They started comparing notes. Patricia had spread lies about all of them over the years, turned family members against each other, caused feuds. One by one, they started distancing themselves from her. By the time her divorce was finalized, Patricia had lost both her children, no contact. Her husband of 35 years, divorced. Her home, forced to sell. Her extended family, they wanted nothing to do with her. Her friend group, who were disgusted when they learned the truth. Her reputation, everyone knew what she'd done. She tried to reach out to Tyler one last time. She sent a letter to his workplace. Tyler shared the letter with Jen. It was full of victim playing and blame shifting. I only ever wanted what was best for you. That Rachel girl poisoned you against me. A son who abandons his mother is no son at all. Not once did she apologize. Not once did she take responsibility. Tyler wrote back one sentence. You did this to yourself. He never heard from her again. You might be wondering, did Tyler try to get me back? Yes, he did. About 8 months after the truth came out, Tyler reached out through a mutual friend. He wanted to apologize, to explain, to see if there was any chance for us. I agreed to meet him for coffee. He looked terrible, tired, older, broken. Rachel, I'm so sorry. I was blind. I let my mother destroy us. I should have seen it. I should have protected you. I listened to him apologize for 20 minutes, and I felt nothing. No anger, no bitterness, no lingering love, just nothing. Tyler, I appreciate the apology. I do. But it's too late. Please, I know I don't deserve another chance, but it's not even about deserving. I've moved on. I'm seeing someone else, someone whose family actually likes me and treats me with respect. That was true. I'd met David 6 months earlier. He was kind, independent, and, most importantly, he had healthy boundaries with his family. His mother had welcomed me with open arms. She texted me directly. She invited me to family events because she wanted me there, not because her son forced it. Being with David showed me what a healthy relationship looked like. Tyler looked devastated. Does he make you happy? Yes, very happy. I'm glad. You deserve that. He meant it. We talked a little more. He told me he was in therapy, working on setting boundaries, learning how his mother's manipulation had affected every relationship in his life. I hope you find someone who's right for you, I told him honestly. But it's not me. Not anymore. We parted ways amicably. I haven't spoken to him since. I heard through Jen that he's dating someone now. Someone his mother will never meet, because she's not in his life. 2 years after that coffee meeting with Tyler, I married David. The wedding was beautiful, small, intimate, just close friends and family. David's mother helped me pick out my dress. She cried happy tears when she saw me in it. She told me she was proud to call me her daughter-in-law. It was everything I'd never gotten from Patricia, and I realized how much I'd been missing. Jen came to my wedding. She'd become one of my closest friends. She gave a speech at the reception about how I dodged a bullet with her family, but she was glad I kept her as a friend anyway. Everyone laughed, because it was true. Tyler sent a card with a generous gift, no note, just his signature. It was a classy gesture. I appreciated it. As for Patricia, I have no idea where she is or what she's doing. And I don't care. I heard she moved to another state, started over, lost most of her old life. Good, she earned it. So did karma come for my ex-boyfriend's toxic mother? Absolutely. She spent 2 years trying to destroy my relationship with her son. And in the process, she destroyed every relationship she had. Her son won't speak to her. Her daughter won't speak to her. Her husband divorced her. Her family abandoned her. Her friends left her. She got exactly what she deserved. And me? I'm living my best life with a man whose mother actually loves me. I have the family I always wanted. One built on respect, not manipulation. If you're dealing with a toxic mother-in-law or partner's family member, I need you to hear this. You are not crazy. You are not overreacting. And you deserve better. Set your boundaries. Protect your peace. And if your partner won't stand up for you, walk away. The right person will choose you. Every time. Over everyone. My name is Rachel. My ex-boyfriend's mother tried to destroy me. Karma destroyed her instead. And I've never been happier. If this resonated with you, drop a comment. Share your own toxic in-law story. Let's remind each other that we're not alone and that karma is real. Subscribe to Twisted Hearts for more stories of toxic love, family drama, and the karma that follows. New videos 3-4 times per week. Real people. Real betrayals. Real karma. Until next time, remember that you can't control toxic people, but you can control your distance from them. What goes around always comes around.